Okay, it's doing integration in the backend. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. All right, so we should be live right now. Let's go. Welcome, everybody. This is Dr. Nancy Lee. I'm the founder of PM Accelerator, which is education company, and actually turned into a SaaS company, an AI company. It's very fun. And in PM Accelerator, we're here to help people to advance a career in product management or AI product management. AI PM Bootcamp is our signature program where we help people to gain the hands-on experience by leading a team of software engineers, developers, and data scientists, create a real-life AI product and drive real users. In the past cohort, you guys are my cohort 10, very exciting. In the past of 9 cohorts, we have each cohort, literally, we have someone started their own company. The largest team size right now, what we have is a team of 15 people. Of course, starting from the 5 people team up to 15 people, they start their own company. And many of you guys and actually directly join Google, Meta, Amazon, or AI startups at the AI PM. So the path really depends on how much effort you put in the program. If you feel like your product is definitely getting a lot of early adopters and paying customers, and many of you guys just directly decide to start your own business in the space of AI, which is what happened in many of our past cohort. They see early adopters after week 11, people willing to pay, become early adopter, early pilot. So wow, people start using the product, so they go on the entrepreneurship trap. But we also have many of you guys literally currently already receive job offers as AI PM in Google, Meta, Amazon, unicorn startups, all the very cool companies, and very looking forward to everybody what you guys are going to produce in cohort 10. And now I also want to elaborate regarding the importance of launching real life AI product. Okay, so now in the space of AI nowadays, to be very frank, I gave a talk about how to do vibe coding 2 weeks ago. Literally nowadays, even my marketing managers take my vibe coding classes and they're able to do vibe coding, build an app within 30 minutes. Okay, many of you guys actually yesterday and gave me some examples, early prototype, whatever. You guys use vibe coding, generate some whatever ideas or prototype within 30 minutes. Many people can do that nowadays. It's all, but if everybody can just generate kind of product idea within 30 minutes, what does it mean to product managers? It means trashy code. Nowadays, everyone can do it, but you have a code getting out there, but no users means nothing. Okay, so that's why it's very critical. I want you guys to create production level product, not prototype. We never run prototype, we want production level product. That's why each of the cohort, we have like early adopters, people paying for the product, willing, getting ready to pay for the product, and decide to have their own company. And because that's with the real users in production of the product is the only skill set the hiring manager looking for right now. Nobody's looking for, oh, can you web code something within 30 minutes? No, nobody paid for that skills because everyone can do it. Take my 30 minutes training. You guys can do it too, by the way. In week 8 of AI PM Bootcamp, we teach you how to do within 30 minutes, create your own first prototype as well. Okay. Then the second important thing that I believe AI is never going to take away, which is leading people management, leadership. To be very frank, all those technical work can be done by AI. Many of the technical work can be done AI right now, and the AI becomes smarter and smarter. But the human emotions behind it is the hardest one to get replaced by AI. And do you know that recently on Oprah Winfrey's show, there was the therapist just had the first session that has a human with his AI girlfriend have a first therapist session, human AI girlfriend. Estimated up to 1/3 American today has some romantic relationship with AI. So what does this mean? AI can give you everything you want to hear, the most compliance, all of this, but the human conflict, human emotions, managing a team of human is an important skill set that can never get replaced by AI. So therefore, I want you guys to use the opportunity leading a team of 10 people, having those people skills can never be replaced by AI, and plus showing the real users in production of a product by week 11. Okay, so it's very critical, very exciting. And Now, that's why the importance of the product idea is very important. So now, another important thing I want to tell you is that in order to have those production level product, have people who willing to use product by week 11, the product idea is extremely important. Okay, why? Well, what you want to build? You want to build BlackBerry or you want to build Apple? So Apple iPhone. So both product has good enough idea, but which one actually hit the market is more important. So therefore, today I want you guys to give me the best shot of your idea. Okay, and I'm also going to kill 2/3 of the idea today to guarantee those BlackBerry ideas do not get built before I give you engineer by week 4. Okay, we're gonna kill those BlackBerry ideas. Want to keep all those like cursor ideas and iPhone ideas. So leave there on the market so that we can put all the important resources into the product that have a guaranteed success. I have each cohort 10 ideas, roughly 10 product launch. Now in cohort 10, we're almost 100 ideas nowadays. I've seen enough, so I roughly know which product is going to be doing better, which ones may not be as good. And also you have the right to convince me why your idea is actually really good as well. Okay, so and let me also show you, logistically speaking, how we do idea pitch and the sequence of all those ideas. Let me show my screen right now. Okay, ideas. Give me 1 second. Okay, so go to cohort 10 announcement right here. Cohort 10 announcement. You got everybody right here. Cohort 10 announcement. Okay, and then those are the sequence what we plan to do. You have your 4 minutes to pitch and 2 minutes Q&A, and including your idea overview, target customer, customer pain point challenges. How do you plan to solve the problem? What are the competition are there in the market? Are there any existing data or model that can help us to fine tune the model instead of starting from scratch? Okay. And then most of you guys should already enter your information here, cohort 10 ideas. Great job. So we have 17 ideas already entered. So make sure you put the information here. Okay. And then let me also talk about the sequence, presentation sequence. You open this first tab, you open. You come here, this is week 2 sequence. So it's basically roughly, so you reserve your time, that's rough time. So everybody need to be TBD. What does TBD mean? That make sure to pick your idea number. Okay. So that's a sequence of presenting. Everyone get access to the same sheet. So you know if you're up, just get ready, get your tech set up ready, your slides ready, your Zoom camera ready. Okay. Get everything ready. Okay, so now another thing is for everybody, the ideas, you've listened to idea, you have a full write-up version of ideas is all here. Cohort 10 product ideas here, just put it here. That's all your product idea, the written versions here. Anybody listen to ideas, you can read more detailed descriptions right here. All right, all the detailed descriptions right here as well. And if you follow-up questions and put all the questions in the product ideas here as well, or you Zoom, either way is fine. We just need to get the ideas picked. Then important thing is once you are here, you can put your name, you can cast your name. Okay, interested and designers interested. Okay, this is committed. Okay, this is interested. Put your name on the interested. Everyone up vote for 3 ideas. Okay, vote for 3 ideas because I'm gonna kill, as I mentioned, I'm gonna kill 1/3 ideas usually. So 2 of your ideas get killed, and well, then the final one is the one. So roughly 3. Do not do 10. Okay, to overwhelm, to overwhelm. Cast your top 3 ideas will be good. If for any reason all the 3 ideas you casted was killed by me, you have the right to cast more names. Okay, but right now let's guess we're 3 and anything you any ideas you interest starting putting your names here. Okay, pick your top 3 for now. Cool. Anybody, if you miss the recordings, feel free to watch the recording. We can send out early later on. I also know it's very early for Pacific time. Thank you for waking up at 7 a.m. your time. So now without further ado, let's get started. And all the logistic here. Oh, sorry. Announcement, cohort announcement, all the logistic here, Zoom background here. Just everyone just go to announcement channel, which are all the logistics, Zoom background, update your Zoom background. Okay, because we have some designers like listen to this as well. Especially hey guys, it's so funny. You know, lots of PMs doing those like product ideas using vibe coding is literally unfortunately replacing designers for entry level design. So therefore, the designers, if you want to survive in the place of AI, you need to provide more advanced design, more human touch, better versions, okay? Because my PM can just like quickly generate something fast and create some ideas. Okay, so you need to provide more advanced content, also working with people as well. Who want the AI boss? You want a manager who is AI? No. Eventually, human manage human. If human, the AI manage human, I think it's the end of the human era. So therefore, you need to learn how to manage each other. Okay. Without further ado, I think I need to stop talking. Okay. So now let's go. Idea number one, sequence. Idea. Jenny, so you pitch first. You in UK, very good timing for you. So let's go. Let me stop sharing. And I'm also going to time everybody. 4 minutes plus 2 minutes Q&A. Once his time is up, I am going to cut you off for the fairness for other people. Okay, so timer, let's go. I also really appreciate Jenny. Actually, you're in UK, you're putting all the effort trying to meet the like US time zone, trying to like work with everybody. This is great dedication. Okay, you should bring that to your like interviews and everything that you want to grow your career. This is amazing. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go. 4 minutes start.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nancy. Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny. And before I start introducing my product idea, I want everyone to meet Amy first. So Amy is a very busy professional who sometimes works at home, and it's 6 p.m. Tuesday. Amy has just finished work. She has 45 minutes before dinner and wants to do some workout. Then she opens YouTube and starts searching for workout videos to follow. And she finds a familiar 10 minutes cardio video she really loves, but she still needs more videos to complete her 45 minutes workout. So she continues scrolling and considers trying a new Pilates video, but wonders whether it might be too difficult. And 5 minutes later, she gives up searching, returns to her playlist, and chooses video she has completed before. And the workout is fine, but it no longer feels exciting. And we can see that Amy has a motivation and plenty of YouTube workout videos, but she still has to search, choose, and arrange them before every session, and often ends up repeating the same familiar routine. Amy is not alone. I've conducted 10 user interviews over the past 2 weeks, and they all describe the same challenge. They often waste time searching and rebuilding their workout plan. So our target users are people who already work out at home with YouTube. They follow multiple creators and enjoy mixing different types of workout styles. They already have the motivation and the content, but still struggle to find what fits today and easily forget what worked before. This is where Fit My Day comes in. So Amy doesn't need another library of workout videos. She needs a right combination for today. And Fit My Day helps her discover workout plans built from YouTube videos and adapts each plan to her time, energy, and goals. Let's see how it works. Instead of searching for another individual video, Amy can discover workout stacks shared by people with similar tastes. And each stack shows the sequence, total duration, and workout mix. So Amy knows what to expect from the whole session before she even starts. And the share stacks are just one way to start. Some days Amy want AI to plan everything. Sometimes she already has a favorite video in mind. And other days she just wants to repeat a safe stack. And Fit My Day lets her start wherever feels easiest today. And after the workout, Amy records how the complete stack felt, then saves, shares, or remix it. Fit My Day also learns from what she completed, skipped, or replaced. A week later, Amy remembers that the cardio and Pilates combination felt perfect last time. Instead of searching again, she opens her history page on Fit My Day. The full stack and her feedback are already there, ready to repeat or remix. And over time, these choices become Amy's personal workout DNA. Like Spotify Rap, it turns her workout history into a simple, shareable summary of what works best for her. And the next question is, how is Fit My Day different from what already exists? So existing solutions cover different parts of the journey. YouTube playlists only help users save videos, while Creator app provides structured workout plan within their own content libraries. The opportunity for Fit My Day is not to compete with YouTube's content, but to make that content work better for each user. And Fit My Day aims to become the personalized planning and memory layer for YouTube workout. To build that layer, we don't need to train the model from scratch. We can use YouTube metadata, open exercise databases, language models, and pre-trained embeddings to understand and match our initial catalog. We then combine these foundations with user behavioral data from what user complete, skip, replace, or save. And together, these input create a more personalized experience. Each complete workout generates new signals, which improve the next workout stack and create richer feedback over time. So to summarize and recap, YouTube already has workout videos. Fit My Day turns them into a plan that fits your day. And that's all. Thanks all for your listening.
Sorry, I was on mute. Very good presentation, very good timing as well. Okay, anybody have any questions? Understand you need to select the winning team for you to join as well. Okay, now if you have a question, just unmute yourself directly. And on top of that, I do have a question here. How I believe there's a lot of like data regarding what's a better workout for what. How would you hold people accountable to actually do it? Did you build in those kind of mechanism?
Yes, at first I already talked with some like pre-C users. So I already have like 10 to 15 users regularly do the workout, and they have some like existing workout template. So they will be like our anchor. And I kind of want to input those templates and to attract people with similar interests to come and really like use it and provide feedback. So then we can build like a feedback loop based on the templates that we already have.
Mm. what about people not consistent in working out like me?
Oh, that's not our target audience. I try to do like a niche market at first. So I also list down like our target audience, like a primary user would be they already do workout regularly, at least like once per week. And then
Oh,
this place is just like a safety net for them to build up their workout plan and to facilitate more. But if like a beginner, I would say usually they will go for like a workout class or they will register like creators their own like fitness structure, like day 30 challenge, etc.
I see. Cool. Sai, question.
Yeah, I'm curious, hopping on to Dr. Nancy, you're following up on that question. Is this tool only for beginners? Because, at least for me, when I work out, yeah, I do look for fitness plans in the beginning. But after I get into a flow, I want to stick to the same plan over and over again and not, explore new ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of like actually I say it here is like not for beginners, but more for like you already have some thoughts, like what kind of videos you want to do, but you don't know how to mix and to combine to get into like a real session. For example, they only have like two videos in mind and it's like only 20 minutes, but they want to build like a session till like 40 or 50 minutes. So they still need other options to fill in and to build like a like a full session or a full routine.
So
I guess my
basically, Sai, in short, she means people want variety. If
Yes,
even if you have one set of routine, some people want to stay in the same routine. Some people want to mix match some variety sometimes. Some day leg day, some day on a yoga day. They want some variety, not just doing the same routine again again.
okay.
yes. If you want to do the same routine, people would just like go for the gym usually, or probably just do some like a workout session and it's like one video. So it's not our target audience or the main user behavior. We try to invite like more people like with mixed workout styles, like Dr. Nancy say. People really want to do both Pilates, yoga, cardio, these kind of exercises, and want to mix it into one session.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, so we are out of time. Out of time. So next one, get ready. If anyone have any follow-up question, put in Zoom chat or Discord channel and tag Jenny. She will continue to answer a question. Okay. That's a good one. Satane, you're doing Freezy AI. Tell me more. Spreezy AI.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so good morning, everyone. Hi, Dr. Nancy. So think back for a second on your last few shopping trips. You probably forgot to buy that one thing your wife, husband, or kids reminded you to get, or you bought too much of something you already had, or you ran out of key ingredients and had to go out and get it. Perhaps you got lost in the aisles trying to find that one thing that was on your list, or you drove past the store only to realize later that you had items on your list you could have bought at that store. Perhaps you had a buyer's remorse and had to return a big ticket item the very next day after you bought it. If you have faced these problems, you are not alone. Fortunately, we now have an app for that, and we are calling it Spreezy.ai. Spreezy helps you keep your shopping trips organized. So you buy what you need, you never forget to buy what you need, and you keep those shopping trips efficient and stress-free. Yeah. So let me jump to the demo here. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so let me show you how. So this is a front-end only mockup of Spreezy.ai app. First time you onboard, Spreezy will collect some basic information about you and your household. You can invite your family members to download Spreezy, enter your home location, and set up the stores you typically shop at. You can opt in location sharing and ask Spreezy to notify you when you're driving by a store. When you have items on the list to buy at that store, Spreezy will notify you. Now, as and when you have something to add to your shopping list, just type it, say it, or capture a photo of it, and Spreezy will add it to your list. After a few weeks of using the app, Spreezy will learn from your shopping behavior and give you timely suggestions to restock. You can review those and add them to your shopping list. Imagine you're planning a birthday party or creating a new recipe. You can ask our helpful RAG-powered chat agent, and it will break it down for you into items you should add to your list as well. So here you can see we are planning I think a barbecue party for the weekend, and Spreezy will take you through the steps to help you figure out what you need, give you suggestions that you can easily add to your list with a click of a button. I'll let the demo catch up. While it's doing that, if you're planning a big ticket purchase like a TV or a laptop, Spreezy can guide you through that buying process as well, at home or at point of sale. So here you have the list of suggestions that you can select from and add directly to your list. Finally, you can review, edit, and filter on the list. And when you're ready to run the shopping trip, Spreezy will be with you every step of the way. If you're near a store and have items on the list to buy there, Spreezy will notify you. Or you can look up the store nearby and shop there as well. You can mark items as either bought or snooze them for the next shopping trip, as you can see in a minute here. So as you're shopping through, you can quickly swipe on the items left or right, and it will let you mark them as bought or snooze. If you're near a store and have items on the list, you can buy there. Spreezy will notify, like I said. And the best thing is the list is synced across your household in real time, so you can tag team your shopping runs easily. So with MVP, our primary goal is to drive adoption and reach a critical mass of users first. During this phase, we will monetize the in-app banner ads. Later on, we can monetize the app with premium subscriptions, targeted partnerships based on preferred stores, or transaction-based fees for services like shopping agents, as well as integrations with third-party services like Instacart or DoorDash. Who is our target customer? So our target customers are trip chaining moms who want to get a lot done in a single trip, or DIY shoppers, or uh, budget conscious buyers who are facing a big ticket decision, as well as multi-track households who have multiple people in the household planning to buy different things based on their needs. For MVP, the AI functionality will be primarily focused on 4 features: multimodal capture of items using NLP, vision, and speech, intent identification and classification to generate shopping list suggestions, rack-powered chat agents that we saw earlier for recipe or big ticket purchase guidance, as well as parties, and then machine learning or basic statistical techniques for pattern recognition to predict and suggest items that you should restock. As you can see on the slide, there are multiple apps out there that solve for a subset of these problems. However, very few that use AI effectively, and most of them focus either only on grocery shopping or coordinating family management across multiple activities. So no single app is focusing just specifically on shopping sprees or making.
So then you use whole 6 minutes. You use whole 6 minutes already. Anyone have any questions? Side question.
Yeah. My quick question is, how are you planning on testing this in a web-based solution?
Yeah. So for MVP, the web solution will be definitely MVP. I don't think we can go to market with a web. The immediate first follow-up would be, as you can see on the roadmap, will be on iOS and Android support to really scale up and drive adoption.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're out of time. Next one. Closet AI. Jack, go ahead.
Yep. Hi, everyone. I'm Jack. I'm a senior PM at Capital One, and I'll be sharing my product idea, Closet AI. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce Ken to everyone. So Ken lives in San Francisco, which is notoriously hard for men or guys to date. And then he's actually going on a date. He matched with someone on Hinge, but he's trying on all his clothes from his closet, but is trying really hard to like find an impressive outfit. But for guys like me or Ken, it's really hard to do that because we obviously lack fashion sense. And our product is trying to solve that problem for them. So what are some of the pain points that the customer is feeling? First of all, they're feeling so fatigued from trying to decide what to wear. Do I wear a polo shirt? Do I wear like a like a collared shirt? And the advice from GQ obviously don't fit guys like us. And then also like the wardrobe is just not used very well. There are so many clothes, but we fail to utilize them well. And then, yeah, the question is that like users just don't know what to wear. So how does our product solve that problem? There are 3 steps. First, the user will be photographing their closet, and then they will be selecting an occasion, if they're going on a date, if they're going to the office, if they're going to networking, and then our product will generate 3 outfit options for them, and then they will select from these 3 options. And let me do a quick product demo here. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I will be doing a quick product demo here. So if you go here, you will open your closet, and then here you will see there are already like items in here. And if you want to add items, you would just click, and then it will allow you to like add your items into here. It would just take a photo of it, and then upload to the closet. And then you would select an occasion. Are you going on, a networking event, like a client meeting? I will be selecting this, and then you will be generating your outfit. And then the product will give you 3 options. And then let's say I will select option 1 here. If you don't want to wear any of these, you will just not select them. We will also feed that into our backend system. But let's say I think option 1 is actually really good, and I will be wearing this. And this is the second layer of rating. You will also say, okay, how much do I like this outfit? Do I like this 3 out of 5 stars, right? So they will be selecting this, and then the user will submit the rating. This will be feed into our backend database, and we will retrain the model based on this. So it's like a continuous loop. So okay, let me go back to my slide here. So, um, so we will be using a RAG. So I have found on GitHub this data set. There's like 22,000 human curated outfits. So a lot of data for us to train on. And then we're actually using actual data from the user. And there's also like a really continuous user feedback loop to improve our model and our recommendations. And in terms of competitors, most of the competitors, they are closet organizer, but they don't generate outfits for people to wear. It's like the outfit generation is almost like a bolt-on feature. It's not their key feature. And they don't like ground the outfits in what Ken or our user is actually wearing, but our product actually uses that. In terms of monetization, there are 2 ways that I was thinking about right now, but we can either use the freemium subscription, we will limit the outfit generation, and there will also be ad revenue, or they can pay like $4.99 a month to have unlimited outfit generation, and then and no ads. And that's my presentation. Thank you for your time, and let me know if you have any questions.
Question for everybody. Question for anybody? Questions for anybody?
Can I ask one thing, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Just camera on if possible.
Sorry, I'm not that good dressed right
It's
now.
okay.
My hair's all. Yep. I not cover my hair. Sorry, ma'am. I want to ask just one thing. I texted him on a Discord, but I want to join his team.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And there is I want to also add like skin tone in this. Like I used to face a problem like people used to spend a lot of money to go to somewhere and get skin tone stuff, like which color they will get suit on themselves.
Yeah, I think, skin tone is a great idea. However, I do want to be cautious of our time because we only have like 6 weeks of development time. But, once we get the final
we can
PRD
do
out,
it.
we can definitely discuss. But yeah, also just a message to everyone, like, I definitely want to, work with great PM. So if you are interested in the product, definitely reach out to me. And yeah, I look forward to working with you.
I'm not a great PM, sorry, man. I'm just a beginner.
Yeah, I look forward to, working with great designers and then,
And
product managers. Yep, go ahead.
second thing I want to ask, like instead of 3, we can give them a 5 options.
Yeah,
Instead
I think,
of 3,
yeah,
we can
again,
give them a
it's
5
like,
options. And I also want to like not only for office job, we can also go for the daily to
Hold
daily
on.
stuff.
I
Like,
know you bet. Just time. Out of time. I know you're very passionate about the product. You're in.
Sorry,
You're in.
man.
Okay,
Sorry,
cast
man.
your vote. All those detailed design options we can discuss later on. Let me take other quick question. Shavini, question. 30 seconds question, and also
Yeah.
Judah, you're gonna go next. Okay.
So I tried something like that on Claude. Jack setting up a project for something very similar, but I just want to understand what extra user experiences are we trying to target with the app, apart from, let's say, users setting up a Claude project for them to run every week and taking the same images, dumping it on a Claude project, and that giving them the exact what they want to do, their preferences, you can give the Claude project your preferences, your style, your skin, whatever. So just wanted to hear your thoughts. I know
Great
this would-
question.
yeah.
yeah, so are you saying that maybe
Jack,
it's a chatbot and then like, okay, telling them, okay, this is what I'm doing, and then like generating outfits based on the conversation. Is that what you're saying?
No, what I did for myself, because I face the same problem, is I
Let,
created a
let me
Claude
summarize.
project.
Let me summarize quickly. Hold on. Speed. Okay. Jack, she's saying that she can do the same thing on Claude by uploading pictures and tell Claude what to do. How is yours different from existing Claude? If Claude can do it, why the people use and pay your product, right?
Yeah, for
Shamini?
sure. I think our product, it's a curated kind of like it's a curated closet. So it's like from a user interface standpoint, it's definitely easier for the user to do. And also like we have like we have like what do you call it? Like the outfit generation for each specific occasion. So I think our goal is to shorten that amount of time. If you can do it, let's say 1 minute in our app, and if you're uploading to Claude and it takes you 4 minutes, the user will definitely choose our path because it's just way less friction, and that will increase the user adoption.
Okay. Next question. Do it fast. Judak. Judak, right? Your question, and then we can only take one. This Judas, and then we need to move. Let's go.
Yeah, I just saw like on the outfit generation, there's a percentage linked to each like outfit. I was just curious of what that percentage was actually indicating.
Yeah, that's a great question. So obviously we haven't finalized the requirement yet, but my initial thought is that like the confidence score, like how confident is our model in the satisfaction that our user will be giving, right? So it's like ideally the first option we give is like the most confident. Like I think in the demo it's like 92%. So like we're 92% confident that you will be satisfied with our outfit. So yeah, that's what it means basically.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And yeah, thank you.
Okay, we
everyone.
need to quickly move to the next one. Good presentation. Okay, I think we need to continue to develop this idea, and I do think it's a good idea, by the way. But make it different. Okay, cool. Let's go. Next one, Shavini, Mini Mongo. All the names are getting fancier. Okay. Shavini, let's go.
Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Gen Alpha, guys, isn't waiting to grow up because 76% want to build their own businesses already. And 1 in 5 are already running side hustles, whether it's a physical product or a digital media. Gen Alpha are not leaning towards 9 to 5s anymore. You can see the real examples right on the screen. These kids have actually converted simple hustles into real business empires. But then what's the problem? Kids are watching real life peers build massive businesses, but they have no safe sandbox to learn how profit, risk, and investments actually work. So the tools available to the kids haven't kept up with how fast the world is changing. So the parents are stuck with two bad options. They have either passive banking apps like Greenlit, which are like digital piggy banks basically, or unstructured entertainment platforms like Roblox, where the kids are spending hours and billions of dollars, but they learn zero financial mechanics. So when I listened to parents on Reddit and social communities and conducted my own survey with 20 parents, the pain was very obvious. Parents don't have 15 hours extra a week to act as business consultant, validating all the beautiful ideas coming out of these young brains. They want an interactive AI sandbox where the kids ages from 8 to 14 can test drive virtual micro businesses, master cash flow, profit margins, and smart reinvestments with zero real money at risks. And that's exactly what we're providing with the Mini Mogul. So here is what we built. Not a lecture, a business, a real one that a kid runs with their own hands. They choose the business, they decide everything about it, they watch the consequence, and they reflect and learn. 100% simulated currency, zero real risk. Let me show how that works. So the parents are going to set up the screen for them. They're going to add some money to the virtual wallet. They're going to confirm the funding. Can you see my screen video on? Can you see the, okay. So then they will give an intro to the business. They can choose a business and that will give them a real life examples. They can choose the raw materials that they need to build for that business. They can choose a recipe. They're going to drive the concept of cost. Then they have to make 3 important choices: the pricing, the location, where they're going to put the stand, right? And then the third one is when, the timing. So these are, and the revenue and the resource. And then they're going to virtually simulate and run their business, and then they're going to make profit. Now, the important question for them here would be, what are they going to do about the profit? So they've learned cost, they've learned pricing, they've learned about timing, location, they've earned profit. Now they have to learn what they want to do with the profit. Are they going to reinvest? Are they going to save, or are they going to invest in something else? And we are going to virtually show them how that looks like. And after that's done, we are going to ask them some clarifying questions, and then we can based on the questions, we are going to generate a report, and the kids will earn badges and rewards based on the decisions that they made. So now, what is this for? Obviously, the end buyers are kids from age groups 8 to 14, and the buyers would be the parents, but we can also extend the customer segmentations to grandparents and homeschool co-ops and schools after school in the second phase. And who are our competitors? We have 5 real competitors. Every one of them stop short somewhere, because Greenlit avoids real risk. Roblox has no financial logic. And this is not another Robinhood for the kids. It's the opposite, because Robinhood often uses on trades, and we are built on frequency, which is kind of the opposite of what they're doing. The same toolkit, but opposite incentive is what we are driving. And we are not inventing anything here. We'll take up 10 real kid businesses, we'll seed our content today, real research data sets that validate the technique behind our AI POC. The data set that actually matters for us long term is what we are building into the app as questionnaire for the kids. Real kids, real decisions, real reflections. Starts the day this pilot launches. That's the moat for us, which nobody can buy. So half of Gen already wants to build. 90% of the parents agree that nobody's teaching them how to. That's our catching point. And you have watched it work in front of you. I'm just asking for support to build it into real. Thank you.
Very good presentation. Okay, cool. Anyone have any questions? 1 minute left. Cool. Okay, if no questions, go ahead.
Since the age group is 8 to 14, what kind of guardrails would be implemented in the design or the product that can ensure that kids can be using this product?
That's a great question. Thanks you for that, Roshni. So the backend flow, it's mostly going to be deterministic. So that's the biggest point. It's not going to be LLM hallucinating, right? So we are going to build the deterministic model based on actual business strategies that the real life kids have used. So the answers and the prompts that the kids will be getting is not hallucination. We are going to use LLMs only for the narrative or enhancing the visualizations on how those strategies are built. But the decision points are deterministic. That's our main guardrails for control. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Of course. Any other questions?
Okay, very good. Any questions? We're up time. Okay, perfect. Very good. So make sure the AI's advice is good, but I do think there's a real use case around it. Okay, so next one, this is very on time, this one, total 6 minutes. Okay, next one is moving assistant. Gia, let's go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gia. We all know among all life transitions, long distance moving is the one with the highest decisions made per unit time. And you have to make a lot of interdependent decisions within a tight timeline and with a lot of uncertainty. And that's why I want to build a moving assistant to help people navigating this transition. So let's meet Amy. She's an MBA student at University of Toronto. She knows nothing about the city, knows no one, has limited English and saving, yet she quit her job, sold everything, said bye to everyone she knew, all for the promise of something better. However, the current solution don't really meet her needs for 2 main reasons. The first is that she lacks a mental model, experience, and language to know where to search, what keywords to use, what are important in the city, and she doesn't know how to compare things. And second challenge she has is the gap for housing. She doesn't have rental history, references, income, or credit history, and she's looking for like short term instead of long term, and she doesn't know where to search or even when to search. And I also interviewed 12 long distance movers within the country and across different countries. To learn, there are mainly 3 cohorts of people. The first one is people like her coming with suitcases. The second group are people who used to own houses, so they normally carry everything with them. And then the third group are people who are renters and trying to decide what to do with their stuff. So it doesn't really matter what cohorts they're fitting into. We're trying to help the ones who have the highest stake, meaning risk and uncertainties involved, along with the lowest local support. And in terms of the prioritized pain points, those are the top ones are the highest mentioned. And then we are targeting to solve 5 of them. One is the local knowledge, the unknown unknowns. One is the housing search challenge. One is the information overloading with, time consumption, conflicting information. And the next is really the time compression because everyone's busy. And lastly is the language barrier. In terms of market size, we're first targeting people moving to US and Canada, and that is about 4.6 million in 1 year. And secondly, most of those people are self-funded. And secondly, we're targeting people moving within the country. In US, that's 8 million per year, for example. And then we'll expand to international market outside the US and Canada. There are a lot of solutions out there, but all of them are task-based, and they're mostly built for people who know what they're looking for, and nothing here is holistic, which is what we're trying to do. So for the MVP, we have 2 parts. One is we're providing a centralized guide broken down across 3 essential stages, and then the second is the housing assistant. So for the guide, we first do some onboarding to get to know her and her needs a little bit. And then we break down different areas under different stages. She can click into each of them. For mobile and internet, for example, we tell her there are only 3 main providers and how they're related to other service providers in the region. And we give her tips in terms of how to apply and also which internet provider serves her address. And then for banking, we tell her there are only 5 main banks. And then we gave her a map of the market in terms of what are other players existing and tips, just like you need a SIN number, address, and 2 IDs before you can even apply for a credit card. For driver's license, depending on where she's from, she's going to see different experience telling her what's required timeline, sequencing of action. Same goes with car. If she's bringing her own car versus if she's trying to buy, what are the things involved? And we also tell her about public transit. If she gave us criteria, we helped her to find doctors who are taking patients and meeting certain criteria, and we actually validate the information is accurate. And for the centralized guide, it's a housing assistant. And if they're moving locally, then we give them more option. For the housing assistant, we get to know her. We set the strategy for her in terms of short-term housing first, and then we help her to position herself because we know the landlord is looking for how she competes with other applicants. We help her to know where to look, what websites are good for what. If she enters the address, we tell her what's the crime report, the distance to different things, what's the rent like, scam, all that stuff. And then we help her to validate her lease before she signs. In terms of end-to-end experience, we first build trust by having LinkedIn and Facebook to verify. Everyone using pseudonym to protect their privacy. We do the intake to take personalized information, and we provide centralized information to save people time. We turn data into strategy from a housing side, and then we ask for contribution to build a community because moving is social after all. In terms of business model, it's about like $15 for student low income, 30 for everything else, price TBD, but we verified it during both interviews and also for what people are actually paying when they're relocating for jobs. People are willing to pay at least 1% of their total move as the insurance. This is like where the data lies. So I'm gonna stop here right now and take questions.
Okay, anyone have any other questions for a project? Okay, so if not, I want to ask regarding the scope of work. I think it's able to, sounds like you need to build a rack to make recommendation for housing, for cars, all of those. Now your data size in the collect is really big. You need to control your priorities in terms of which features you want to do.
Yeah.
I want you to go back to see what data is available for housing, cars, all the like 5 different things that are listed? Do
There are-
all of them have available information or not?
There are a lot of government sites that will be pulling information from, along with business websites. That's one side. And then for housing, I'm not gonna be. There are certain websites I can scrape versus other I can't. There are also like statistic data, like police report, for example, for crimes. Those are all public information. The neighborhood information. I'm trying to pull it from as many public places as possible.
Okay, then you need to focus on the data cleaning process. We have students in the past pull all the government data. It's a very uncleaned, unstructured data. So you need to massage all the data so they can be used by AI to do lots of pre-processing. In the past, just yes, it's available. Once you put it out, it's a garbage. It's a very complicated to use. Okay, you need to verify it later on. Okay, so now next one, next matchbook, math book. Oh, math book. Match. Oh, it's match. Sorry, it's match.
Let me know when you all can see my screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Great. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Let me get rid of this Zoom. Hello, I'm Monique Mavor, and this is Matchbook, a two-sided AI matchmaking marketplace for boomer-owned service businesses and acquisition-minded buyers. Over the next decade, millions of baby boomers will retire from businesses they spent their whole lives building. Roughly $10 trillion in business value is going to change hands. Most of those owners have no succession plan. When I interviewed baby boomers ready to retire, the most common thing I heard was, who would even buy my business? My kids don't want my business, or I have more than one child and I don't want them to bicker over this. So they generally believe that their business just ends when they do. Meanwhile, there's a generation of buyers that are funded, hungry, and ready, telling me the exact opposite problem, that the good deals are never listed. Everything that is public is stale or picked over. So here is Legacy Linda and Alex, Acquisition Alex. This is somewhat how it plays out. So Legacy Linda is an owner-operator, 65. She runs an insurance agency, 25 plus years. Her goal is to retire within 1 to 3 years. She has no successor and no idea where to find buyers. Acquisition Alex is 35. He is mid-career. He is making good money, and he would like to acquire a business that already has a healthy book of business. He wants to buy a portfolio that has recurring customers, and his biggest pain point is, where do I find businesses that are quality and financially sustainable? So here, my hypothesis was, if we score buyer seller fit on industry, revenue, book quality, location, etc., and we will make the introduction for 2 different clients that I would have never met without Matchbook. AI will set this product over the top. The risk is low. There's no training models from scratch. Pre-trained LLMs handle the matching out of the box, and every introduction we make becomes data that makes the next match smarter. So here's what I'm offering you. An MVP that generally scoped for 8 weeks, 4 features, no bloat, in a validated market. I bring 12 years plus experience of product and program leadership. I know how to ship. What I need are strong team members that want to contribute to the technology behind something that matters. Every retiring owner deserves a successor. Every eager buyer deserves a fair shot. Help me build the introduction between clients, and let's catch $1 trillion or $10 trillion wave while everyone is still staring at listings. Now, quickly, I'm going to, hopefully it's already up. Yes, I'm going to share. Let me know if you can still see it, what the prototype I came up with. So Legacy Linda, she owns a business. We said it was an insurance business. She's in Tampa, Florida. She made 1.5 million last year. She keeps most of her clients. She wants to sell within 1 to 3 years, as we discussed. She wants to stay hidden until each buyer has been approved. Make sure this is correct. And here we are with the AI fit score. She's able to find a list of buyers that we have already vetted. And now we're going to make that introduction for them, and we keep that information going so that the momentum continues. Please let me know if you have questions. You're on mute, Dr. Nancy.
Oh, sorry. I'm on mute. Okay, cool. This is a great idea actually with real business needs. Anyone have any questions regarding execution of the product? It's
Great,
very
everyone
cool.
sold.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And important thing for you is you just I think for sure can be built is more getting people, getting clients. It's more getting clients. Let's say business owners want to sell their product. How would you incentivize them to upload the information to your platform? It's people. I think it can be built once you bring people on your platform. You're gonna make millions for sure, guaranteed. There's a real
Absolutely.
needs, real desire, and all the merge acquisition process is very slow. You need them like people reach out to you, you like it, having so much conversation. In reality, can we just put some quick number, at least filter out 90% of the businesses that not fit, and then we'll have a conversation, right? Save lots of time and getting access to people is access. Bring people to your AI platform, but 200% can be built in the real
Yes.
needs. Good job.
And what I've gone over, what I missed is that I do have a commercial real estate license. So I already have a pipeline or somewhat of a book of business. So there's a lot of folks on both sides that are waiting. So they're just waiting for this application to be built. So all hands on deck, ready.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Anybody, question, Satan, question.
Yeah, hey Monique, great business idea. I was just wondering if you could speak to the complexity of the AI matching algorithm, right? I mean, is it a binary matching of, hey, I want to invest, let's say, $2 million, and let's say a business is generating a revenue of $2 million. That kind of matching, and where does AI play, or how much of AI is involved in that?
Okay. Is it binary or one-to-one? So we will be using the AI to do vetting on both sides, right? For the buyer and the seller. So we will be looking at how much a seller is coming to the table with, well, what is their book of business? And then the buyer, how much can they afford? And does that make up a 401k? Does that make up of IRA? Is that just another business that they have to fund? Do they have business loans, things of that nature? So the AI will be asking those type of questions ahead of time. That will help with the fit score. You don't want to say, oh, I have 100,000, but you want $1 million business. You don't know how to fund it. We won't even engage in those conversations.
Got it. So you're using some sort of a classification to put the buyers into buckets that would be used to match.
Correct. And that's how the fit comes about.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. everyone.
Okay. Very good job and good timing. Next one, let's go. Is called Carissa Law. Karen, let's go. Karen.
Yeah. So let me see if you can. Oh, wait a minute. Let me share my screen again. Oh my God.
Next one, get ready, Sherry. Can you test your screen as well? Oh, we're good. Okay, let's go.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes, let's go.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Karen Carr, and my project idea is Curricsala. I'm still working on the name. Curricsala is an AI operating system for immigration law firms to make immigration legal services more accessible by helping law firms respond to every client inquiries quickly, reducing administrative costs, increasing revenues, and giving attorneys more time to focus on the people who need their expertise. The problem that we are trying to solve is that right now, immigration law firms spend major time manually responding to client inquiries, qualifying leads, scheduling consultations, and collecting payments, which results in delayed responses, administrative costs, and missed business opportunities. Why immigration firms? They have a high volume of initial inquiries. They got standardized intake questions by case type. Clients often contact firms outside business hours. Many consultations are paid. They have a strong incentive to respond quickly to prospective clients. can measure success through metrics such as consultation bookings, conversion rates, and admin time saved. Our target customers are going to be solo practitioners to mid-sized firms like 2 to 25 attorneys. Evidence that this pain exists today. So I'm having conversation with firms and attorneys with set of questions, and based on their answers, it's pretty evident that this is a real business use case. They would love to have an AI intake assistant and are willing to pay for it. Competitors. Yes, there are some competitors out there like a Clio, MyCase, Practice Panther, DockerWise. There are some scheduling platforms. There are like general AI chatbots, but none of them is designed to automate AI intake from the first inquiry through booking and payment. Just a quick user workflow. I don't have a fancy prototype, but just for everyone to understand how MVP feature is going to work. So let's say a client sends an email. For example, they say, hey, I'm a Canadian citizen. My wife is American, and we would like to move to the US. What are our options? So the AI is going to read email. It's going to classify the matter, whether it's family, employment, investor, criminal rehab, or even if it's a spam email. It's going to extract key details. It will generate follow-up questions, which are going to be attorney approved, draft a thank you response, consultation fees, and office hours. It's going to generate a scheduling link that's going to show available slots and payment links. So if this happy path is done, client ends up making the payment. Client will receive confirmation email receipt. If it's going to be any video consultation, they will receive video link. And the attorney will see client information on attorney dashboard, matter classification, AI generated summary, appointment time, and proof of payment. This is a quick 8-week MVP breakdown, which might change later after working with designers and engineers, but this is how we're going to do week 1. We're going to start with the discovery, product design. We're going to have email integration, matter classification, response generation, scheduling and payment, attorney dashboard, pilot with the firm and refinement. We will be working with the pilot law firm from week 1 itself. But by week 7, everything should be integrated together and we should be able to test end-to-end feature. And if there are any refinement, we can work on that. And then week 8, we will launch and gather some metrics. We need to focus on security features also because we're going to make sure it's a privacy-first AI architecture to protect clients' personal information. And we're going to make sure that AI does not give any legal advice. It stays within administrative boundaries. So we have to carefully design guardrails. Data models. There's not any much existing public immigration data sets out there, but we will work with the law firm and we will get all the sample data to train AI model. That's it. Any comments and questions?
Do you already have the law firm contact right now?
Yes, I do.
Why are they willing to give you their data?
Number one, because I work for them. So I also see this problem every day. So I already, during my research, I have talked to them and they are just, they are actually very excited and they are willing to work with me.
Okay, very cool. So basically, you have an early adopter lined up. They have real pain, which is true, although like operational overwhelm. They're like, if you can build it for me, can you go build it? day. Once I build it, we'll see if I will pay, something like that.
I would say that yes, but based on the conversation, it looks like, yeah, this is what we needed. Yes, if you can give us an AI intake assistant, I will pay for it. I'll work with you.
That's great. You already are early adopters with real needs. This is
Yes.
perfect. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Yeah, get as much data as much possible from them. This is
Yes.
cool. Okay.
Yes, years of data they have.
Shivani, question.
Hi, this is a great presentation. Thank you. I also work in an extremely regulated industry, pharma. So when we are trying to build this app where we are trying to use AI for client-sensitive data, right? One of the biggest challenges for us would be the regulatory and compliance issues when we are launching an app. And this is a real, and that's why I refrain from suggesting anything related to pharma as well, because we're in an 8 weeks feasibility with the guardrails and the level of regulatory compliance needed. I was just wondering what did you think about this, and is there any strategy that you came around that?
So we are going to follow NIFT guidelines. And the other thing is for this feature, email classification, we really do not gather any sensitive data like, credit card information or social security or any passport information. It's a non-sensitive data, which is going to be client name, phone number, and email. So that's our number one thing. Just try to make sure that we gather minimize data, and it is secured, it's encrypted data. So, but yes, we are gonna make sure that we do test the model with NIFT guidelines. So that's the number one thing for law firms.
So
make sure
one
that-
thing that I ran into same issue is firms like this and same with the pharma is we have the contractual agreement with the clients where we are very specific about sharing any kind of the client data. So we also might want to evaluate if any of the data collected are breaching any of those contracts. That's what we typically face too, so just bringing that up.
Yes, so we have to take, client consent, and also for the AI, we need to work with the attorneys, like how they want to clear the statement that we might have to say that, hey, this is I'm an AI assistant. I'm just here to help you with our process and gather the information, schedule the payments. Not going to give you any legal advice. So some kind of, kind of statement has to put over there. So we will, when we start working on the product, so we will come up, we have to work closely with attorneys to make sure that everything that is over there is stated clearly.
Sounds great, Kiran. Thank you.
Okay, we are over time. For your success product, you must secure the law firm actually give you the data. If so, will be great. Okay.
Yes.
Next one, Shelly, you're here. Let's go. Kiran, please stop sharing your screen. Shelly, we cannot hear you.
Can you hear
I can
me
hear
now?
you now. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Hi, good morning and good evening, everyone. Can someone confirm if they're able to see my screen?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so hi, everyone. I'm a product owner, work with the Cigna Health Group, and we've helped Cigna build numerous digital products for their employers and their members to enhance their Cigna healthcare plans. So using that product knowledge, I thought of solving one of my problem when I was a parent, like 7 years old back. And I thought of building this AI assistant app, which is going to calibrate the AI triage that knows the difference between what is normal and what is not normal for the baby's behavior. So new parents have no trustworthy option. Late night, Google gives conflict and uncalibrated answers, and roughly 1 in 3 pediatric ER visits are for non-urgent concerns. That's not rare. It's a real measurable gap. So we are targeting new parents, kids who are 0 to 24 months. The parents are already in postpartum. And there is a huge market of 3.6 million US births a year. Ask first replaces panic-driven guessing with the calibrated answers based on baby's behavior, if the behavior is normal, or something to keep an eye on it, or something to contact a doctor. How we plan to solve it and how the system is going to work. So there's going to be 3 layers, each with a narrow auditable job. So an LLM handles the conversation only. It never invents a threshold. A RAG layer grounds every answers in real pediatric clinical guidelines, and a hard-coded guide rail overrides everything on a recognized danger sign. Even if the model's own text sound casual about it, the rule here is overflag when uncertain, never underflag a true emergency. And next, I'm just going to share the user flow and the system architecture. So the user is just going to open the app, going to pitch in some baby profile, going to describe the symptom in a question or two. And then based on the behavior, they're going to get the clarifying answers, which the RAC looks up along with the guardrail check. Gets either the baby's behavior is normal with a disclaimer, a yellow, a monitoring, and a red to contact the doctor. And there's also possibility to ask a follow-up or follow-up questions, or they can close the current use case. What about the competition and how are we different? This is a validated category, not an empty one. There are currently apps such as Dr. Nick, Little Angel Medical, and others already exist. There's also an Mount Sinai specific deployed showed 96% codiance with physician triage. We're honest about harder questions too. Why not just Google it or ask ChatGPT? Because the conversation isn't unique to us. The safety engineering underneath it is. So our wedge is real and it's more age specific. It's 0 to 24 month. And once the 8-week MVP product is tested, we further also think of extending it to a B2B, B2C distribution path. Why we've not thought of fine tuning and instead choose a retrieval instead? Because the fine tuning bakes behavior into weights, harder to inspect or update as any guideline changes. No data set is both pediatric specific and tier labeled the way we need it. RAG plus guardrail stays auditable line by line. What we are planning to ship the key features in version 1 is we're going to focus on the conversational, age-aware triage, 3-tier calibrated output, tone-independent tier assignment, and which is clinician reviewed, especially the red flags, is a list as a safety floor. Some of the AI hypotheses we are going to focus is what our MVP is actually trying to prove, that a retrieval grounded LLM plus a rule-based guardrail can hit 0 false negatives on a curated red flag test set without any fine-tuning. We'll know if we are right, if our validation set procedures 0 missed red flags. We'll know we are wrong if it misses even 1. So that's the next sets of validation we've planned with certain clinicians or nurse practitioners. Here is a quick roadmap from the foundation, week 1-2 to the build, week 3-5 to the validation, full scenario set plus advertisal phrasing, 0 false negative on red flags is the launch kit. And then
5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. You used up all your 6 minutes. Anyone have any questions?
yeah, I would just like to quickly give the demo. Let me stop sharing and
You're up. No, you're really up time. Okay, so we understand what it look like. Anyone have any questions? Cool. So my question to you, Shelly, have you looked up any public available information that you can leverage to fine tune your AI model?
yeah, there are a couple of American guidelines scenarios which I have reviewed and loaded up in the Claude, and I've come up with the 75 scenarios which differentiates the behavior of green versus yellow versus red. I need to further do some research because the major issue is the licensing. Like, if those data are licensed and can be used or not. So that's the part of research I still have to do next.
Okay, I want you to finish your research today because I think your thing is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. People treating babies as if they're all very, very freaked out as a new parent, but they need help. It's more sensitive, like refined, like environment. Do people trust? Do government allow you to even give baby advice? Maybe you need special doctor license, something like that. I don't know, but you need to finish research and posting Discord channel. Okay, cool. But this is real needs, but it's a very heavily guarded environment, so we need to collect more information. So now at the same time, let's go this next one. Let's go. Yeah, Isha, let's go. Founder pilot.
Oh, hey, everyone, good morning. Let me share my screen.
I will make sure to update your Zoom background. It's all in the Discord cohort 10 announcement channel. Okay. And also upload the sheet for you to upload the vote is there too. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So hi everyone. Good morning. My name is Isla. Today I'll be presenting my idea, Founder Pilot, an AI business idea validation co-pilot. So it's here to help first-time founders to answer the most critical question before they build, which is this business idea worth building? So rather than replacing founders, the product guides them through a structured evidence-based validation process before they invest significant time or money, and helps first-time founders avoid building the wrong product by making idea validation faster, cheaper, and more evidence-based. So target customers. We target first-time founders building software and AI-enabled products, so basically all the digital products. This includes aspiring entrepreneurs who have little or no startup experience, but they want to build digital products and validate their ideas before committing time and money. So some examples of target users, they can be builders like software engineers, AI, machine learning engineers, data scientists. They can also be strategists like product managers, designers, and consultants. They can also be domain experts, researchers, students, and they can also be like doctors building health tech apps or teachers building education tech tools. Customer pain points and challenges. So these are the pain points I identified. So first of all, they either have no idea or they have too many ideas. Second is they don't know how to follow a structured process for validating an idea. And then the customer discovery is difficult and fragmented, and they are unsure how to interpret customer feedback. Last but not least, they are afraid of wasting time and money building something nobody wants. So how we plan to solve this problem? So this product is an AI business idea validation co-pilot that guides founders through these stages of a structured and evidence-based validation. They go through clarify ideas, analyze opportunity, plan validation, collect evidence, and then synthesize insights. So for the MVP, so the MVP is an AI-powered application built on top of existing frontier LLMs. So rather than training a foundation model, the product differentiates through these areas. So we will build a structured founder workflow and with prompt engineering and the lightweight RAG. We also this also comes with persistent project memory, and we provide continuous startup specific decision support. Competitors in the market. So we have some direct competitors, but most of them they only provide a one-time analysis report. And then we also have some general AI assistants in the market, something like ChatGPT Cloud, but they only provide generic advices. And then we also have some founder communities in the market, things like Reddit, X. They have peer advice, but without structured evidence synthesis. And last but not least, we have some business planning software in the market, like Notion, but they're like document focused. So the last part I want to cover is the existing data and models for fine tuning. So basically, we'll be using foundation LLMs via API. And we will also rely on some external knowledge sources for RAG, things like this. We will only be collecting substantial proprietary data only after we have sufficient data. Yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Anyone, any questions? If not, I have a question. Don't you feel like validate the idea is good enough should come from voice customer interviews? If you start a startup, why AI will tell you this idea works or not?
Because many people they don't know how to figure out this answer.
Do you still guide them to the voice customer interview, or just ask AI to tell them was this legit or not?
So AI will go through walk them through the entire process from the idea collection, idea brainstorming to the idea validation. So and it's ongoing validation. It's not one-time validation. Like first-time founders, they probably want to iterate on their ideas, and then this AI copilots they will always be there for this entire process, even for the ongoing advice support.
Okay, so basically AI has a framework that need to teach the founders. You need to do this, you need to make sure you ask them questions, you need to make sure you validate this, like a framework, teaching them the framework in case people does not know the basic framework identifying product market fit.
Yes. So we will rely on some existing startup frameworks like Lean Canvas, something like that.
Okay. No, I'm still thinking follow framework is yes, you can follow framework, but like having a startup is way harder than following a framework. Everyone can follow frameworks. That's what I'm thinking. Eventually has a lot to do with, do you have the early adopter? Do you have users? Like was a Kiran came in, she was like, well, that's really hard. So I have someone who is ready to give me their data to use it. I was like, okay, you're in. Something like that. So framework is different. As many elements define this except the startup now. That's my point. Okay, so basically you just find some framework, you upload, integrate with AI to give them some guidance. Okay, cool. Anyone have any questions? If not, let's move to the next one. Let me read the name. Okay, the name. Aristo? Oh, since again, and the other names are very complex. Keep going. Let's go.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Okay,
yeah,
sorry, let's go.
My screen. All right, I just wanted to confirm, do you guys see Aristo full screen?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, perfect. Let's get started. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sai Gatala. For context, I am a product manager with 4 years experience in technical product management at AT&T, network engineering, product design, and my own ventures. I have a bachelor's degree in electrical and computer engineering, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in management, which is actually one of the reasons I decided to pursue this idea, Aristo. It's named after the learning principles of Aristotle. Aristo is a university-level narrative AI tutor in a $800 million market, intended to break down complex business concepts into something we're familiar with, stories. The idea actually initiated from personal experience. As a business student, a lot of my coursework I received were in readings. And there's no way to learn the concepts of class other than attending class, going to office hours, and reviewing the materials. But no matter how many times I tried to do so, the concepts were still frightening. The problem was that classes tend to be boring sometimes. Not all professors are engaging. And after interviewing 15 other students, I noticed that this problem was indeed universal. You know, you sit in class, you listen to the professors talk for 2 hours, reading off the slides. The words go in one ear and come out the other. And students can't depend on online resources because the knowledge is course and professor specific. Hence was born Aristo, an adaptive loop that teaches the most innate teaches in the most innate and simple manner, using 3 different forms of teaching material through stories, comics, and episodes or videos, helping students remember concepts rather than rely on Gen AI to cheat their way through classes. But the part that matters is what happens next. Aristo also asks you why a decision went the way it did, not what happened, but why. And when you get it wrong, it identifies what broke your reasoning. It reteaches you the exact piece in a different way and asks it again. The loop is the product. The comics, the episodes, and the stories are just the way it gets delivered. The biggest feature focus of Aristo is its ability to cater study plans and focus on content particular to each student. Understand the student's learning style and adapt to it. The flow is simple. The student takes a quiz for Aristo to understand the learning style. The students upload their own course material files, eliminating any licensing issues for us. And Aristo processes these materials, delivers a study plan, a comic, and a story of the concepts in the material. Given the time and scope, the long-term focus will be episodes, but we do plan on having a prototype version by the end of the 8 weeks. With regards to competitors, the biggest competition comes from Gen AI and Notebook LM, which I believe is a Google tool. And the problem with those is that they lack memory and the learning checkpoint, which is what actually confirms whether or not the student learns the concepts before moving forward. There are video-based teaching solutions as well, but they aren't catered to student-specific course materials and professor expectations. With regards to data, luckily, we don't have to start from scratch. There are 2 notable data sets from this slide. I want to mention Quality NYU, which is a data set of long readings with questions written so skimming won't get you through them. And that's exactly what our checkpoints need to do. And EdNet, which gives us 131 million real student interactions to train our model. As you can see, there's also data sets for stories and comics, helping us generate and engineer those methods of learning. So yeah, that's it. That's Aristo. I hope you all join me in the journey of simplifying learning and actually making it fun. Thank you so much.
Cool. Anyone have any questions? Anyone, any questions? Cool. We all have all type of thumbs up. Okay, so now everybody make sure cast your vote. Cast your vote, and if you're interested in ideas, okay, cool. For the sake of time, when we don't have questions, so let's
Did you have any questions, Dr. Nancy?
Huh?
Did you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
We need to I have more I will ping you. Ria, let's go. We're a little bit behind, so let's quickly. We're 20 minutes behind, so let's respect everyone's time. Let's go, Ria. Podium. Let's go. So good energy when you're doing presentation, by the way. So let's go. Ria, let's go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be presenting about this AI, voice-based AI coach for interview prep called Podium. So when I think back on how I prep for my interview, I basically practice out loud in the car in front of a mirror. And I finished, I had no idea if it was any good. And the silence was the problem. So there's nobody to stop you and say like, oh, here's a good story, but you never told me how it ended. So Podium is a live voice coach for interviews. You speak, it listens, it tells you what was missing. There's other apps out there that tell you like how fast you talked or how many filler words you had, but they don't tell you what you left out. So I'm trying to get to the next slide. So basically, we have like two options today, and I've tried them both. Practice in front of the mirror, it teaches you nothing because the only person listening already knows what you meant, right? And the other alternative is genuinely good, a human coach, of course. And they're pretty expensive. They charge by the hour. There's a real kind of impediment to your learning. So a real prep also takes about 5 to 10 reps, and maybe there's a lot of people out there who can't really afford like a personal communication coach, and basically that sums up to like a plane ticket to somewhere. So anyway, so 3/4 of us actually fear speaking, and under 1 in 10 ever get help. And that's the cost that is stopping people from, maybe getting better or maybe getting help. It's really not the willingness to learn. And even people who really practice hard never learn why it didn't land. They assume it's them. It's not them. It's basically the lack of the structure. And that is what Podium is going to target because it's going to fix the structure. There's 3 segments for this product, and I'm starting with 1, and the first one is the interview sprinters. Now picture someone who has a final round of interview in the next 3 weeks, new grads, someone who's recently laid off, or they basically have an urgency and they're willing to pay. The second set of customers would be the first-time presenters, people who are early in their careers, they want to present at work, they have one-on-ones, they have leadership meets or, town hall meetings that they want to, prep for. And that's sort of like the subscription segment. The third would be the speakers and the creators, and these are highest value. They're the loudest fans, but we're not chasing them yet. I want to win the person with the deadline first, which are the interview sprinters. And that's how I got into this program. Podium is really like a coach you can talk to. So the product is 1 loop. It is 4 steps. You speak, the AI listens. It names the single biggest gap against the STAR framework, which is situation, task, action, and result as starters. So this is only 1 structure. As we grow, there would be more structures that people can try based on which customer segment you are. So speak, listen, it names the single biggest gap, and then you retry and see for yourselves, and then you say it better. So the key detail here is that every note or the that you say, like everything that you say, it basically quotes your own words back. And that's why it like feels true instead of like really generic. So it's a coach that you actually are, working with for feedback. Okay. I didn't know that would take so long, and I think that's why I need a coach. Yeah, so it's basically structured. This is sort of like the prototype that I'm looking at. There's other apps out there who have had immense potential and revenue growth, like Yodlee and Speako, but they're slightly different. Here's where we stand. It's in the other quarter. It basically combines these other apps that are out there that do not target voice coaching. And this is sort of like my roadmap, the 6 things, live voice session. There's a anchored feedback, you retry, there's a summary and history, like consent first, auto delete, and fallback. There's 4 layers. I don't know if I have to cover this. This the tech architecture, the client, the backend API orchestration layer. There's AI providers, LLMs, and speech to text and text to speech kind of providers. And then there's the data layer, of course. And I'm trying to like test it. I don't want to go over it. I've already gone over time. And there's definitely a thing that I might need a communication coach. So I'm working on it. So any questions, anyone?
Yeah, anyone, any questions? Your idea and size idea kind of same domain, but emphasizing on different customer segmentation. Similar stuff. Okay, so but your interview coach thing, we already built it. In the AI interviewer, we already built it, but with special in product management. So it looks like you guys just going through the general interview process. We also have the voice, whatever videos. You guys should check it out. Okay, cool. Question. If no question, we need to quickly move on because we're already behind. Okay, if not, let's keep going.
Okay. Am I still? Sorry.
Yeah, you already stopped.
Okay.
Satan, question. 30 seconds, and next one, get ready.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say your idea is good, Ria, but I wasn't able to find it in the spreadsheet to vote on it.
Oh,
yeah, you need to enter
sorry,
for people
Satyan,
to
I'll
vote.
go ahead and check it. Thank you.
Okay,
for
cool.
that
Next
out.
one.
Appreciate it.
Chong, Vita Flow is about like food.
Yeah, food is included. Okay. So everyone, thank you for your time today. The product that I would like to build is called a Vita Flow, a gamified daily wellness
Do you have a slice?
companion.
Do you have a slice? Are you sharing your screen?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm
You're
not
not
sharing.
sharing. No.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Can you see it well? Okay, good. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. So the product that I would like to build is called a Vita Flow, a gamified daily wellness companion. Think Duolingo, but instead of language learning, every day you get a short game-like plan for your health. So let's start with a full picture. So Vita Flow's long-term vision combines 4 wellness habits into one app: acupressure, nourish and hydration, meditation and movement, all wrapped in Duolingo style skill tree with streaks, XP, and levels to keep it sticky. So there's also a social layer, so friends can see each other's streaks and send nudges. And down to the road, we want to go further than simple reminders. Personalized coaching that actually learns your patterns, like noticing you tend to skip hydration on your business meeting days. So rather than try to build all that once, we're narrowing to a slice that proves the core loop end to end. In 8 weeks, the gamified home screen with streaks, XP, and levels, the Nourish and Hydrate card, combining meal photo login and water tracking, AI-generated guided meditation audio, and smart nudges. Simple rule-based tips pulled from your logged data, like you are low on protein today. And acupressure content, AI-guided exercise video, and the full social layer sequenced for later. So who we are building for? Isabella, 28, senior marketing manager in New York City, making around $100K a year. Right now, she's paying roughly $50 a month, spread across the 3 different apps: Calm, ClassPass, FitnessPal, just to feel like she is staying on top of her house. She already believes in wellness enough to pay for it. Her problem isn't willingness to pay, it's fragmentation. She's switching between apps, losing motivation once the novelty wears off. and skipping meal logging because menu entry feels like one more chore after a long day. So here's the loop we are actually proving. Isabella opens the app and sees her daily plan. A handful of small wellness nodes she logs in and completes them. Snap a meal photo, log some water, play a short medication. And that consistency builds her streaks, earns XP, and levels her up. For her, this isn't 4 apps anymore. It's one check-in, and the reward is a habit itself. So here's what actually looks like. This is a home screen with today's plan laid out as a skill path. Tapping into nourish and hydrate, you can see the nutrition and hydration living side by side by tracked separately. So log the meal by photo or enter it manually if you forgot to snap one. Adjust the portion size and see your running totals for calories and macros. Hydration is tracked in ounces with quick add buttons. And here's the meditation notes, AI narrated audio, adjustable session lengths, tuned to whatever you've flagged as today's focus. So monetization, we're keeping it simple by providing different plans, and the free trials are offered for new users. And beyond the core subscription, there's real room to grow. So memberships unlocks the full library of guided videos and audio content. Bigger milestones come with bigger rewards. And the longer term, we want to build partnerships with health, tracking wearables, supplement brands, beauty products, local gyms and restaurants. So who we are up against? Calm set the content and pricing bar for meditation. Fitness Pal owns the nutrition login, but none of them combine these habits into one experience. That's our differentiation. And the Habica is a bit different. It proves that the gamified streaks and the XP generally drive habit retention, which validates our core mechanism. But it's a general purpose habit tracker. People use it for chores, work, tasks, literally anything. So it's not focused on well-being specifically, and that focus is part of how we differentiate. The last thing is AI side. I've already tested. I ran 15 real meal photos through the Claude, and it correctly identified every single food item and produced a nutrition estimate for each one. So no custom mode, no training. That confirms our core AI success for nutrition. The remaining piece is a meditation, audio. But honestly, that's now more of an integration question than a feasibility one. Tools like Moobert already exist for AI-generated music and narration. What we still need to figure out is whether we generate the content ahead of time or on demand, and how we build the pipeline.
6 minutes.
That's the
Out. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Anyone,
Thank
any
you.
question? Anyone, any questions? Okay, if no question, I have a question here. Sounds like this is not the real AI product. Sounds like is a more integration product. You're putting everything together, upload your picture to AI. AI has some ideas, and you integrate with meditation. It's more integration. Feels like AI can just upload to AI and generate something. The usage AI wasn't that much. That's my point.
Yeah, you're correct. Yes,
Feels
that's what I'm thinking
this
as
is more
well.
integration. Just the little bit AI, but the main thing is integration, putting everything together. That's about AI. Okay, cool. Let's move on. We are behind, so that's why I need to push people early. If anyone have any question, put in Zoom chat or Discord. Let's go. Next one, paw match. Paw match? Is it for dog?
Yeah.
Or cat?
Yeah. Let me share my screen. Let me see if I can get this over here. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Oops. Okay, where is it? I can't even find it. Can you guys see my screen?
No.
Yep.
Oh, coming.
Can you see it?
Loading.
Okay.
Yay, it's a doggy. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, great. So meet Ozzy, and he's the reason I'm here today. However, I had another dog before Ozzy I love dearly, and I never socialized him properly. I just didn't know how. Nico he lived the most amazing life, but he had a huge anxiety problem. And that's every walk, every pet visit or vet visit. And today I made a promise to my Ozzy that I will be there to help him have a full life. And that's when I asked myself, why isn't this easier? Why is this so hard? And that's when I thought that I should build a tool that I wish I had. All right. So good afternoon. I'm Karen Archibald. I'm here to talk to you about Paw Match because 68 million American households are sitting with a problem nobody has solved yet. All right. It's not moving. Okay, let's go. So pets are family, right? And when owners try to socialize their dogs, they are left completely on their own. Dog parks are chaotic. Meetups feel like a gamble. There's no tool that actually helps an owner find a safe, compatible match. When a bad experience happens, most stop trying altogether. That missed window follows a dog everywhere. There's no trusted, structured way to solve this. And that gap is costing millions of dogs their chance at a social life. So here's Paw Match. Today, owners cobble together answers from YouTube, Reddit, Facebook groups, hoping something sticks, guessing at compatibility. There's simply no tool for that. Paw Match changes that. Paw Match is an AI-powered digital platform that helps dog owners find safe, behavioral compatible playmates and guides them through every step of the socialization process. It answers the one question every dog owner is asking: how do I find a dog that's right for mine? All right, so let's talk about the market opportunity. 68 million US households owns at least one dog. Nearly 3 in 4 of those dogs show some form of behavioral problem, most tied directly to poor socialization. Close to 3 million dogs entered shelters last year, and behavioral issues are the #1 reasons owners give them up. We're talking about a $157 billion industry. Pet tech alone is growing at a 20% year over year, and not one platform addresses socialization safety, and that is our open. So who are our target audience? 3 segments: urban owners in small apartments who need safe, structured play dates. There's the suburban owners, which is our primary target, who take their dogs everywhere and need guidance on how to do it right. And then you have the avid dog owner who is just looking to add a second dog to their brew and want that transition to be intentional and gentle, not improvised. Real people, real pain, and real need. So how do we solve this? Paw Match works in 2 simple steps. First, the dog profile builder is where an owner creates a profile for their dog, which includes breed, age, energy level, and social style. Takes under 2 minutes. Second, an AI engine matches them. Layer 1 recommends compatible dog types instantly using the AKC Club breed data and behavioral science. Layer 2 finds actual dogs nearby, real pets, real owners, and tells you not just who's a match, but exactly why they're a match. From there, owners can connect, plan a safe introduction, and get a step-by-step guidance from our paw coach, which is our AI behavioral assistance, every step of the way. All right, from a competitor landscape, there's existing players. They just cover meetup services and community chat, and that's where they stop. Not one of them offers behavioral profiling, AI matching, or a guided coach. And let's see the data. From a data consideration, we're not just starting from scratch. Like layer 1, we're leveraging 2 data sources that exist today, which is the AKC and the EASPCA. They have a certification database as well. And layer 2 is in our first city. We solved the cold start problem before we ever opened to the public by partnering with local rescue organization, maybe even adoption center and certified trainers, and get 50 to 100 founding dogs with completed profiles in the platform before launch. So Paw Match gives owners tools to make this happen, and we're ready to build it. What questions do you have?
So, do you have enough data about dogs' behavior that you can use to train You're my AI model.
Yeah, so there's from a behavioral perspective, you got the AKC, which is the American Kennel Club. It's the largest pure breeding registry in the US. It kind of has breed standards already in it. And then we have the ASPCA guidelines, which is the Associated Society of Prevention of Cruelty for Animals, that has a database of behavioral standards as well.
Okay, good way to answer the question. Very short, concise. And then when you match, and my point is there enough data for you to say this dog matching this dog? If they play together, you can do it. Is there enough existing guideline to tell you dog can do this and this and this?
Well, okay, so when we're talking to match, that's the layer 2, which is where we're planning to kind of, the idea around is that we would get 50 to 150 founding dogs with a completed profile in our platform. So so that when a first public user signs up, we have real nearby matches are already rating. And we can get that information from like, local rescue organizations or adoption centers and maybe some certified trainers.
So for the product for AI Bootcamp, sounds like you need to launch a product to get dogs get matched. So before that, you're just collecting all the dogs' behavior data to fine tune your data in terms of for the coaching element.
Right. So the coaching element, that's like, oh, I have a question. It's more conversational. I have a problem. My dog is growling. What do I do? And then I had a prototype that I could like showed you guys. But anyway, but the layer 1 is where you're just getting a data match based on, the industry standards, you're putting in your temperament and it's going to bring you back breeds that match that behavioral things to look for. Your coaching assistant is going to guide you through the interaction. What do you do before? What do you do during? What do you do? Or I have a question, I have an issue. So that's more backed by the chat GPT. Oh, I should have showed you that screen. But yeah, that's information.
Interesting. Very, very, very different domain. Very cool stuff. Okay, cool. I just want to validate all the information is available to do the match. Okay, cool. Next one. Speed. Bottom to bottom. Bump to bottom. Bump to bottom. Katrina?
Sorry. Hi, Dr. Nancy. Hi, everyone. I'm Katrina Ma, and I'm with over 8 years of experience in project management and data analytics. And my project name is Bump to Bloom. It was funny to hear bump to bottom. Yeah. So basically, this idea comes from my own personal experience. So 22 months ago, and my baby Victor arrives, and ever since I experienced a different level of happiness, joy, but at the same time, my life is very challenging. I feel like my mental health and also physical health is also echoing for help, as I have been juggling through all the different platforms like Google. Okay, my baby is turning 4 weeks in a month, and what should I do at this age? And I have been tracking his diaper changes, formula taking, and about his 6-month-old, and I have been searching around. Okay, cool. Now is the solid time. What should I do about this age? And also going through Amazon, Target, what should I buy for his toys or his book? All the different things make my mental health really challenging and asking for help. So I want to create something that's not so scattered, fragmented, and all in the same way, so that I have been informed with very clear and concise information. That's my idea comes from. So Bump to Bloom is aimed to be a trusted and personalized source for pet first time mom, so that they can have a single source experience. Sorry, wait a second. Single source experience with their child for the first 2 years of age. That's also one of their most important. Oh, you didn't see my screen, right? I'm sorry.
Now we see. Because you're very passionate, so we saw you're just you don't need slides. Keep going.
I'm so sorry.
Keep going. I really think you don't need slides. Keep going.
So as I was talking, like I aim this to be like a one seamless coherence experience. So we have like a tracking, we can learn in a very cohesive and concise way. And we can also buy like the age appropriate stuff from the same app. My goal is to helping all the parents feel like they are informed, prepared, and also like being confident in one of their most important journeys. Our primary target customer will be like the first-time mother who are navigating all of those the first time, fresh new, and they're eager to learn. And later on, when we expand the business, we're looking at expecting mothers, working parents, and also the second-time or third-time moms. And also this market, baby market, and also first-time mom market is crazy. An estimated 1.4 million first-time mothers give birth in the US, and also around 3.6 million total births occur in the US, according to CDC and UNICEF. And the pain points are real. There are a ton of information out there. They are good, however, they are too much, and our cognitive load is very exhausted. And there are lack of personalizations. I'm not saying they don't have personalization, but they're not enough personalization to letting me know like what's going on for my baby, what's my need, and what's my concern, and what I can do. What are the step-to-step things to like take care of my baby and also release my mental load, and also the anxiety and uncertainty. Is my baby developing normal, and am I doing the right thing for my baby? And also, like I said, the fragmented experience is also there. There's no cohesive and integrated platform to helping the parents. The decision fatigue, there's too much things to research, too many things to figure out. And also the competitors in the market are there, but none of them are having a cohesive experience for the parents. So the parents have to like juggle around to like research different things. They are tired. And why we're using AI, because AI is so good now to synthesize all different types of information and give people what's relevant, what's personal, and also in a timely way. And the technology we're using, and we have great resource. We have evidence-based information, all the studies, all the resources. However, how to leverage AI to give people the right information and in the right amount and also in the right time. I know like our time is limited. We only have 6 to 8 weeks to work on this. And here is my like roadmap and key features to work on. And if we have time, we can have a look of my my demo, but if not, I'm happy to take any questions if we have. And here is like a view of the demo, like whether you are expecting or your baby's here. For example, like my baby is, for example, 7 months, and let's look at the journey. For this month, what's typical? You can track it, you can learn, and also you can buy stuff. Here are all the milestone tracker. You can like see and check it yourself. And here are some articles. And my plan is to use like AI to synthesize, like we are Googling. There is an AI overview. So you know like what's the overview and what actions you need to do so that you don't need to read like all the 5-10 minutes reading because you are busy. And also like what are stage related like products you're buying. For example, 6 months, you probably need to buy some like solid things.
Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. You're speaking of the true experience. It sounds very, very real and legit. AI. So your AI is more synthesizing, but not giving recommendation. You and someone else have very similar baby. Who proposed some baby idea? Very similar. Very similar.
Yeah, I was texting her yesterday saying like we have similar.
Same idea. Your two teams should merge. So my thing is hers is mainly AI giving all type of recommendation. Is yours just summarizing information,
I think
searching,
hers is
or
more like a medical, but mine is more like covered in a broader way, like solids, like a potty training.
yeah,
all of those, like what you should buy when you have firstborn, like what are all the resources for a baby register so that you don't have to like research one by one, what are the baby registry I should go, so that it's all listed over there.
So your information is more widely available without medical constraint.
Correct.
Because this is
general.
Yeah, very
Not very
broad. Okay. You two should discuss and combine your idea and then do the combined version, prioritize which one to build first and next, but this is two similar target, the same customer segmentation. Okay, so you need to merge into one. Okay, but it's a good one. So the baby idea will be saved only if you guys can align and merge into one critical one. Okay, you two should be discussing.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. Hold on. I think we have two more to go. That Joe, sorry. Joe, build your village. What is that?
Yeah. Well, let me
Build
share
your
my
village. What
screen.
is that?
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, let's go.
Can you see my screen? Yeah, cool. All right. So I moved to Singapore in April. And then by May, June, I realized that I hadn't had a real conversation with anyone in like 6 weeks. And it definitely wasn't for lack of trying. It's not that we don't meet people, right? Oftentimes adults fail at making that second interaction. So existing solutions like personal CRMs, they solve remembering their birthday, remembering their like family and partners or pets. And Meetup, they solve like discovery problem to meet new people. But nobody really solves that initiation to really make your second and third interaction. And I'm definitely not the only one. When you, if you go to Reddit, you can see a lot of comments. People ask how they can make new friends when they move to a new city, right? And then there's data suggesting that at least 30 to 40% of the US adults feel lonely. So, and it takes 50 hours to become a casual friend and 90 hours for a real one. So we really want to help you with that. About the customer segmentation, the plan for initial marketing are new movers who move to a new city or new country. They have two acute issues. They want to build their village in the new city, and their old friendship decays. And so they definitely have acute pain. And meanwhile, it's also great for our go-to-market because this kind of cohort is actually pretty easy to identify through the, like Google or Facebook's market platforms. I'll talk about two hero use cases. The person you just met, you meet Marco in a climbing gym, and then you talked, and then he said that he'll text when he next climb outdoors. And then 45 seconds later, you're in the parking lot, you will talk instead of typing. So recall is high, and and you can just finish it talk to our app very quickly, and it helps get out of the door. And then AI can capture the structured data, who's a person, they have a dog, what's their hobby, what's the next hook you can contact about. And then the Wednesday, we can send a nudge, say, hey, Marco, ask Marco about the Thursday outings. So that's greatly reduce your frictions. The second hero use case are the friends you have gone quiet on, and you like haven't talked to someone for 8 months, and then you feel guilty, but then that's just drag you along, and then you never send out that text. So we will help you with that as well. So what's in our V1 and future roadmap? For MVP, we're planning to build the speech to structure and the memory layer, and then have the onboarding, have a very smooth onboarding. We want to cap at like 15 which is differentiated from other competitors who are oftentimes ask you to import the entire contact list or a LinkedIn account, which have like hundreds of people. Contextual messaging drafting will help you, draft that message so you can send it out without a lot of thought, and then help you propose the next action and calendar and integrations. For the future, we want to integrate with other things like context messaging, introduce some gamification, so make it a bit fun, and also group and multi-person suggestions. And we want to expand to more segments. So what we are actually building here is an app that really wins when you close it, rather than just have a database in an app, but never really activate. We want to initial targeting new movers, but this problem definitely is not limited to new movers. In the future, we are targeting people who go through major life events, and basically every person can want a meaningful relationship. And everybody definitely should have a village.
Cool. Good question. Is this the AI element is very light? It's very meaningful. I think lots of people need it. Is this an AI agent things or what? Be giving recommendations stuff could be just ChatGPT can do it, or is a ChatGPT wrapper is a what? Is it agent or what? Where's the AI?
I think
technical element.
Yeah. So I think there are a few things, right? One is the speech to the structured information, and then you need to have that memory layer to remember the details of a person, each contact, and then give very tailored suggestions, right? And then there's also the agentic elements. For example, we do need to understand like if there's a event coming on, right? If you say you mention an event, then we will need the AI agent can potentially create an event on your calendar so that you don't forget, and also the AI agent won't forget. After the event, the AI agent can ask you to just maybe recite what's happened, if there's any new information or next steps. So those are the
okay. So it's like
AI elements.
I see. So voice to text, create your memory layer, turn into a memory, and then you do the AI agent to search information in the background for you, and tell you what to do.
Yeah.
As a reminder.
Even it could even be like events, right? For example, they like pottery maybe, and then they can search for like pottery classes on the web and recommend to you. So
okay, cool. Anyone, any questions? If not, last but not least, suitcase share. Well, with all the names fancy, okay? That's what happened when you have AI and your names were like this. If I had AI, PM Accelerator is not gonna call PM Accelerator, okay? I do something fancy. That doesn't exist 6 years ago. I hate this name, too generic. Anyway, Product Accelerator. Oh, it sounds better. Why call PM Accelerator? But anyway, cool. All the names are fancy. Last one, let's go.
All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, let's go.
Right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Marina Petrova. I'm Senior Product Manager with 6 years of experience across product, fintech, e-commerce, and digital marketing. And today we'll be presenting my product, it's Suitcase Share. But before we dive into the slides, I would like to ask you a question. How many of you saw messages on WeChat groups, Facebook groups, community pages similar to this one? Hey guys, if anyone flying to India next week, can you please take this package for my mom? This is exactly what Suitcase Share is about. It is trusted peer-to-peer marketplace for delivery and network. So let's dive in, and I would like to start with this video.
Everyone is obsessed with packing light.
We cannot hear your video, by the way.
Oh, no?
No,
Oh,
but it's okay. Keep going all the time.
Yeah, I will share later. So a Suitcase Share is a two-sided marketplace that transform unused luggage capacity into a trusted peer-to-peer international, always in the United States delivery network. It connects people who need send packages quickly and affordably with travelers who have spare luggage space and want to earn extra income. So our trusted platform serves two types of customers: senders, individuals sending packages internationally, always in US, quickly, safely, at lower cost, and traditional shipping. And travelers with unused luggage capacity who want to monetize their extra baggage allowance on trips they already taken. Customer pain points. All of this conversation currently happening across Facebook, WhatsApp chats, community pages, church groups. But one of the main pain points is there is no currently dedicated marketplace that connects those centers with verified travelers. So it's hard to discover the right traveler, no identity verification or background checks. There is no escrow tracking, no dispute resolution, and trust depends entirely on personal network. So the market is large and opportunity is huge, with 35 million of legal immigrants from Asia, Europe, and India. They would love to send gifts, documents, personal items to their loved ones, which arrive in 1 or 2 business days, not 2-3 weeks at hundreds of dollars cost. Match at on what matters. So trusted marketplace, Suitcase shares a trusted marketplace where senders and travelers discover and match on 6 dimensions, such as origin of destination, travel date, available luggage capacity, package size and weight, delivery preference, and price. All users are going through very thorough background check and also government ID verification. Features that this product will have: package photo upload before handoff, sender confirmation, traveler acceptance, real-time shipment status update, recipient confirmation with photo, and escrow releases after delivery. How this platform is different? We deliver your package to your loved ones in days, not weeks. At significantly lower cost. It uses unused luggage space. It's community trusted delivery, and we directly match you with carrier and a real-time chat also provided. About competition, at this point there is no platform as such exist, and informal conversations happen on different platforms, but none of these platform combine verification.
Sorry, overtime. Very, very big overtime. 6 minutes up. Anyone, any questions? Anyone have any questions? Okay, I do a question.
Yeah.
Is there any demand for it? I'm serious, because isn't like, hey, do people want to do it? I understand there's a demand, there's a supply. Do people want to help people to move stuff? I have someone said, hey, Nancy, can you bring a dog from China to Miami? I said, no, yeah, hell no. No. Right? I said, no, right.
Yes, to answer your question, Dr. Nancy, yes, demand exists and demand is huge. I'm from Europe originally, and I'm on Facebook Europe, a European group, and I can see every single week messages: who is going to Budapest, or who is going to Lithuania? Can you take this package to my mom? And packages is very expensive. When I send package to my mom, 8-10 pounds package costs me $250, $300, right?
Okay. And then there, what about the AI?
Yeah. So
how much AI is in it?
Yeah. So detect prohibited suspicious contact will be AI. Confirm personal matches with ID. Match center to best fit traveler. Verify government issue document. Flag suspicious users or transactions. catch prohibited items and high risk.
Okay, that's all the features, and I think that scope work is really big because verify government ID is a mission vision to verify, right? And then you would see fraud. The banking fraud department itself is one department, so fraud itself can use AI machine learning to fraud, but that's one feature. Each of them is one independent feature. Which one do you plan to build as a priorities?
I think security is important. I will go probably with government document verification to ensure that this is a legit person and trusted person.
Is there any existing government like database information? Let's say if I upload my passport, we're gonna compare. Is there any available API we can pull today?
I have to dig in and understand how Airbnb does it, because with Airbnb you only upload your photo ID, right? And you rent someone else's house. So it's similar approach. You upload your ID and you deliver someone else's package.
I want you to research to see. It's called KYC in banking process. I don't know how it works for consumers. I want you to research and upload your discovery in the Discord channel so we can further evaluate your idea. Right now, to evaluate each one is one major feature, and then that will each of those individual features do have all the data, information, API, can be done. So that's I believe this can be done, but it's big scope. I think it has a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Very big scope.
No, I agree. Okay, thank you.
So yeah, collect more information. Let me know which one prioritize, and for that specific one, is the data available? All of those. Okay, but this is cool. So if there's a demand, then it's cool. Okay, but I don't want to bring people's dogs. People want to bring dogs from China to US. Well, holy cow, it's a very extreme thing. I've brought some before. Not dogs, but anyway. Cool. All right. So good job, everybody. I believe everyone presented, which is perfect. Let me quickly talk about logistic, what to do next. Only like 2 minutes. You need to like follow through, so it's very important. Number 10, I want to congrats everybody. Everyone did a really, really good job. Okay, so this is very critical because it's part of your presentation rehearsals, right? So this important skills we need to master that AI does not have. AI might be able to do really good presentation, but you see AI presenting, you don't trust AI, right? Eventually, you want to manage AI, not AI manage you. So whoever late at the beginning, I mentioned that people already have like AI girlfriends and human AI girlfriends go to therapist. And ask how can I do better relationship with my AI girlfriend in Oprah Winfrey show. It's a real thing nowadays. So we need to like do better in terms of like leading other people, which all of you guys demonstrated. You guys did very well. Okay, you guys did very well. Most of you guys, no, all of you guys did really good presentation and really put in the effort. I'm very proud of all of you guys. So now, important thing is we need to submit. Okay, so let me logistic submit vote. Here is pitch day right here. Vote your favorite one. Interest, vote the sheet. Most you guys haven't cast your vote yet. Some of you guys, oh no, you did. Okay, make sure you vote. All of this. Okay, I'm gonna kill some ideas within 24 hours. So you must cast your vote. And some of the vote depends on do people even like your product ideas or not. Because at the end, I cannot twist people's arms to do it. Okay, and so people need like idea. And then I also ask you guys additional questions, which are de-scoping, finding more data, all of this. Make sure to put your response. Additional response information, put the notes. Where's the notes? Some is what I have. You can add additional ones here, and on top of that, you should also post your response in Discord channel as well, so that people see. I don't want people. The worst thing we see is people missing response, because I need to see it, because I use the sheet to score people. Your designers and other PM may not go to the little font, but this is very small, right? And they may need to go to Discord to see it. But same content put in Discord, put here on the Google Sheets, as many places as you think people may be looking. So that's the key. Okay. Now where you put on Discord is right here. Let me go Discord, so that logistically I don't want people to miss out without knowing what the logistics, where to post your response and different things. Here, Discord channel, product ideas. Just if you have any questions about people's idea or additional update stuff, put ideas. Just everything goes here. The conversation continues. Okay, that's
Hey, Dr.
very
Nancy, where
important.
should we put our the presentations? Like, should we like if we wanted to put
Yeah, you link your exactly. Fantastic. You link your presentation slides here, like here, and the slides.
Okay.
Then you hyperlink here.
Okay.
Okay, as example. Yeah, link it here, and it's perfect. Great question, Karen. Logistics, put it here. So
where we drop it in, and then we grab the link from Discord. Is there a special place we drop it, like a folder or anything?
no, you just upload to Discord and then you link it. Like Google folder is the best one.
Okay.
Not Google folder, Google Slides with the best one, and share the URL. People do URL.
Okay.
I ideally do not let people download because you never know which download virus, and next day he had virus, he blame you, whatever. No, it may not be yours. So no. So have a link is better. Okay, so do that. It's great logic question. So make sure you cast the vote and cast to 3, ideally starting from 3. And what if some of the ideas get killed by me, all 3 were killed, you can add more, but usually get started with 3, and that's more reasonable. Okay, and make sure you cast your vote by EOD today. I'm also immediately going to send this recording for you to watch right away. So if you miss anything, you click, you should be able to have a high level understanding. Okay, so now what happened next? Very important, what happened next? Okay, after I killed this idea within 24 hours, I have video training on how to do it as well. I'm going to give you a high level overview. The video training we posted as well. So basically you see whoever the ideas is still saved, I will mark it saved, what I killed, whatever. And then if your idea is killed, you talk to other team lead to say, hey, I'm interesting idea. You guys need to meet and talk. And then once both teams, you like the team lead like you, and then you put your name as a committed tab. There's a committed interest is not an interest. People can have interest, but you committed. You be committed, same as designers as well. So it's very, very critical. Okay, this is something you need to do right away. Okay, talk basically like interview each other. Okay, at the same time, most important thing is everybody to facilitate this interview process, everybody must turn on Discord notification. Download the Discord app is required. Download your Discord app. Turn on notification, set up a real names, because so I was like, oh, who is interested? Whatever, Ria Clockrian as example. Like then you on Discord, you type Ria Clockrian. Let's see, the Ria. Does this person even exist? Need be matched. Okay. See, it doesn't exist. The Ria curriculum person doesn't exist on Discord. Make sense, you guys? You got.
That's Dr. Nancy. That's me. I did not put in my middle name.
Name need
but I
to be
can go ahead and
matched.
put it.
Name need to be matched, or I want to talk to this 3 person's interested. That doesn't exist on Discord. Everything match. Use the legal name, your contact information, email, so you can and turn on notification Discord in the coming few 24 hours, 48 hours, there'll be lots of people message. What do you think? What do you think? Are you matched? No match? You killed. I'm interested in yours. You look back and forth. If you don't respond, some of your slots taken. Okay. Same thing. Very important. Okay. And then track your progress in the progress sheet once you start a culture fit meeting. Okay. So, track your sheet. What this is here. Progress. I believe we talk about this progress all the time. Production idea progress, week by week progress. And once if your team is not killed, you have your that's where you copy of the master checklist, duplicate how to use is the first step, and duplicate and do yours to start track your progress is also extremely important for you to continue being successful. Okay, so join a team, and then afterwards, once you join a team, kill some ideas, you start to do voice customer interview, validate customer pain point, and also prepare all the customer journey diagram. And you can bring your questions about your product to office hours, ask a question, and get ready to team week 4 pitch. By week 4, you should already finish voice customer interview, validate some AI ideas, AI models. Okay, and have some roadmap ready, already de-scope, fine-tuning your ideas ahead of time. And then week 4, once you match with developers, they start developing right away. So here, and then finish your product requirement documentation, everything. Okay, so now we have training. in your course portal, if you go to bonus session, second page, which has how to do voice custom interviews training and how to create a roadmap. We have recorded training. Okay, I don't teach those sessions live was because it is product management 101. Okay, so at here we teach AI product management. So I teach all the AI element live because we specialize in AI, but the traditional how to do voice custom interview question to ask customers every recordings, you guys need to study. If still you don't get it, just come to office hours, ask me question. But I want you guys to get started over there, which I'm also going to post regarding, hey, this is a 2 video, but it's second page. We make it very clear. You read it saying voice custom interview roadmap is those 2 things. And it's also here, I believe. One sec. Checklist. Oh, here. This one. Week 2, I put it here. There's 2 links. You link it open. Oh, sorry, I need to log in. But anyway, you click this, then you log in. It's this. Okay, the same link. That's how you do voice custom interview. Everything has a checklist that what we want you to do is here. We should also have additional team metric designer, how to select, the variety, and the UI UX designers also need to watch this video how to create your UI UX design. Okay, cool. So that's the logistic what you need to do. The key thing is this has all the guideline here and follow all the Discord channel which have announcement and the ideas, update, everything. Before and after. Very cool. Okay, cool. Anybody have, but that's everything. Okay, anybody any questions? Good job, everybody, by the way. Side question.
Yeah, I was going to ask, should we put our emails on that Excel sheet somewhere? Or
No, put your email in your Discord bio.
Okay, I got that. Yeah, perfect. Thank
In
you.
the Discord profile setting, update where name, email, the everything to be there, so the contact there, not on the Excel sheet, because someone else might make a copy of Excel sheet and ask you email to send them Bitcoin. Okay, so everything stays in Discord. Discord only verify people.
Got it. Thank
Great
you.
question. Cool. Okay. All right. Oh, by the way, design. We're also going to post all the what I said. Gonna be posting Discord channel with written just in case you guys forget about it. Designers. I believe we have how many? 13 designers, but we only have maximum 10 teams. 9 teams. What are how many teams? Which means, take 1 designer first before you take second one. For the overflow one, we're gonna distribute based on team size, but don't take too many. Don't take more than 1 before, because we want to make sure each one have 1 first before we take more. Okay, cool. Okay, good job, everybody. Can't wait. Many good ideas. Let me brainstorm which one to kill first. But you gotta cast. You gotta cast your vote. Cast your vote. Then I kill some ideas. Okay, and finish your research. The ones I asked you to do. Cool.